It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, brought to you by Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Monday. I hope everybody had a great weekend across the Ozarks. Weather-wise, yes, it was a little bit colder, but we had the sunshine at least. No hazards to worry about over the weekend. And now we are waking up mostly sunny with temperatures that are cold. Numbers are starting out below freezing this morning, about 28 here in Springfield, but it will end up being a rather nice day. I'm looking at a high temperature near 57 degrees in Springfield. So overall, things are looking up for us as we head into the first couple of days this work week. A warming trend is what's in store for us today and tomorrow before yet another cold front heads our direction. A strong south wind is going to set up, though, and that may increase our fire risk as we head into the next couple of days. So a couple of hazards to talk about for you in the upcoming week and some twists and turns around the corner as well. Today, at least at first, we'll focus on the warmer temperatures that are in store for us this afternoon. It's cold. You need all the winter layers this morning, including hats and gloves for the kids as they head off to school. But by this afternoon, you won't need them. It's one of those days to dress in layers because a light jacket may serve you well by this afternoon with a high temperature pushing 60 degrees later in the day. It's a gradual warm up that we see, but better than yesterday. It was a pretty cold day across the Ozarks on Sunday. Today, not much in the way of weather patterns affecting the Midwest. We have high pressure in control. That means full sunshine, and we're going to hold on to these sunny skies several days this week. In fact, there's a lot of sunshine in the forecast in the 7-day. Tomorrow, I do see the gusty winds sneaking back into the forecast, and the winds are likely going to be out of the southwest, 10 to 20 miles an hour, maybe gusting even higher than that. So tomorrow, I think there's at least some risk for some elevated fire weather conditions. Not a great choice for open burning, even though we have the warmer temperatures. You might want to get out, do some yard work. Hold off on the burning because I think that the fire weather is going to be elevated in the area on Tuesday. We then have cooler weather that arrives. This happens for the middle of the week and the end of the work week forecast. We will notice a drop in temperatures with highs falling back into the 40s as early as Wednesday. Today, it's sunny and warmer. High temperatures in the upper 50s. Tuesday, even warmer with highs likely to make it into the 60s. Cooler again by Wednesday with another frontal boundary on the way. Highs will be knocked down into the 40s and 50s on Wednesday. And by Thursday, we are still looking at high temperatures in the 40s. Across the country, what's making headlines for the start of the new week? Well, it's rain and snow over the Great Lakes and the Ohio Valley region through Tuesday. We also have some coastal rain and some higher elevation snowfall back in the forecast for parts of the Pacific Northwest, but it's pretty tranquil for most on this Monday across the U.S. Conditions are likely going to be a little bit more dicey as we get closer to the weekend forecast. Some models are indicating that we could even see some wintry weather by Friday and Saturday. I'm keeping a close eye on it. It's not been consistent enough to quite believe yet, but I'll definitely let you know if there are any changes in the forecast as we get closer to the coming weekend. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question for the day. And the question that I left you with on Friday was this. In Ozarks weather lore, what does the proverb, March comes in like a lion and goes out like a lamb, generally refer to? Do you think it means A, a windy start with a calm end, B, a stormy or cold start with a mild end, C, a dry start with a rainy end, or D, a foggy start with a sunny end? If you chose B, you would be correct. In like a lion means stormy or cold start, and out like a lamb means a mild end to the weather pattern. All right, here is the trivia question that I'll leave you with for tomorrow. Remember, this is for $25 to Chicken Salad Chick, so enter for free if you've got a guess. What does Ozarks folklore say about hearing thunder in winter, like the recent storms that we had earlier this month? Do you think it means A, that spring is coming early, B, that it will snow in about 10 days, C, it predicts a mild winter overall, or D, it signals the end of a cold winter? Hearing thunder in the winter in the Ozarks. What does folklore say that means. Take a guess. You can find those questions and submit your guesses at the website that's aroundtheozarks.com. Thanks so much for joining me this morning on Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. And a big shout out to our sponsors, Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, the Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Thanks so much. Have a great day. We'll be back to chat early tomorrow.